Hey guys, this is future me editing this video, but I kind of forgot to talk about this earlier, so I kind of want to get this out real quick. So, for those that may not know, this mod, the mod that I'm talking about, Flavor Rave, was actually canceled earlier this year because there was some controversy that happened with someone behind the scenes and stuff, and I just want to, talk about that real quick and just set the record that I do not support or condone the actions that that person has made or done. And any of their songs I've talked about in this video with any sort of compliment, I am just separating the art from the artist in that case, because once again, I do not support what they have done, And yeah, I felt like I just needed to mention that, but I kind of forgot to do that. And I do apologize that I forgot to mention it anywhere in the video, so I wanted to fix that by mentioning it here. But yeah, that is all I'm really going to say about it in this video. Oh yeah, and of course, this video will also contain flashing lights and stuff that might cause an epilepsy. So if any of that stuff affects you in any type of way, then I recommend clicking off the video for your safety. Anyway, thank you all for listening to this and enjoy the video. Hello everyone, it is me, Trey Let's Play, and man, it's been a while since I did one of these, huh? But anyway, today I wanted to talk about a mod that I personally really enjoyed and in my opinion is one of my favorites, but unfortunately it has not really gotten a lot of traction at all. And I wanted to change that by putting some more eyes on this. Hopefully that this video could bring, maybe. But anyway, let's talk about Flavor Rave, for those that don't know, is an FNF mod that was created by Team TBD, which I swear it sounds like I'm saying DBD every time I'm saying it, like I'm on some Dead by Daylight type shit or something. But anyway, yeah, I remember this was a mod that came out around last year, and I was kind of itching for some more original character mods, so I played this one, and I found myself really enjoying it, quite a lot actually. From the story to the characters and the art and the songs, this mod had managed to make its way up as one of my new personal favorites, at least in my opinion. It also just really helped scratch that itch of like a new original character mod, which in my opinion I think is something that's kind of lacking nowadays with FNF mods, at least in my opinion. So of course I wanted to do a ranking of every single song from this mod, all 25 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit intimidated by the amount of songs I have to talk about for this video, but hopefully it ends well for me, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, before we actually get in on the ranking, there's a couple things I gotta, talk about first real quick. Number one, I'm gonna be doing this ranking a little bit differently. Unlike the Step Right Up Adventure Isle ranking where I ranked every song from worst to best, I'm gonna be ranking every song in here with a tier list format, where I'm basically gonna be going down from the order that you play the songs in from the free play menu, and then I'm gonna be, giving my thoughts and opinions about them like usual. But then at the end of each section, I'll put them somewhere on the tier list. And yeah, that's about it. And of course, these are just my opinions at the end of the day of what I think of each song. So please, let's be respectful about each other's opinions in the comments. Alright? I think that's all I have to say. So without further ado, let's get on with the ranking. Cranberry Pop, the first song of the mod that you play. And I gotta say, it's actually a pretty good song to start the mod off with, honestly. Now, the main thing that I like about the song is how you can kind of tell, like, through the instrumentals of, like, Sour and Sweet's constant bickering, where at first it kind of starts off with, like, the more sweet and more calm tone to it, but then, like, just a little bit into the song, it has a more loud and energetic type of vibe to it. I honestly like that quite a lot. To me, at least, the instrumentals really help convey the clash that these two have throughout the song. It's honestly very fitting to me, at least. And the vocals are just absolutely amazing. But yeah, the overall conflict with the two throughout the song was honestly quite fun to just see and stuff. And another thing I did like about the song was the colors in the background, and how when the two would sing, the colors would basically be like, seem like they're like clashing with each other, and I just kind of like that. Oh yeah, and the instrumentals, like I said, are just fucking amazing. But yeah, that's kind of really all I have to say about the song. Overall, this was a pretty solid song to start the mod off with, in my opinion. It's pretty good. So, for the overall ranking, I'm going to put this in A tier. Like I said, pretty good song to start the mod off with. So, without further ado, let's move on with the next one. Next up is Rock Candy, and yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this is definitely one of my favorites of the mod so far. It's just so damn beautiful, man. Like, the orchestra sounding instrumentals is just, it's just so damn good, man. Especially when the characters start playing their instruments. Like, it just goes so unnecessarily hard, man, but it just sounds so good, bro. And the little effects that you see whenever a character is playing a different instrument was also a pretty cool touch. I thought it looked really cool. Oh yeah, and this part goes hard. It's beautiful enough to make a grown man cry. But yeah, peak song, S tier, no questions. Moving on. Time Shock. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have a whole lot to say. I mean, it's a good song. I mean, what do I say? There's not a whole lot I have to say. The song is pretty good. The instrumentals are good. The transformations later on looked pretty cool. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it, honestly. That is one main thing I will talk about, is the transformations designs. I love these designs. They look really sick, honestly. Definitely really fun designs, honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, not a whole lot else to say. I like the vibes of this song. It's very catchy, very concert-esque to me, honestly. But yeah, that's about it. Moving on with the next song. Next up, Rainbow Sorbet. More like bitch. Okay, I will admit that joke was pretty bad. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, Rainbow Sorbet is nothing more but a simple but short, sweet type of song, you know? That's kind of really all that I have to say about it. It's a short but sweet song, you know? It's a fine enough song, in my opinion. I will admit, it's not one of my favorites from the OST, but it's not a terrible song, in my opinion. I do think the song does turn up a little bit more at the near end of the song, but that's just me, honestly. I will say the instrumental is pretty good, but yeah, that's kind of really all I have to say about this song. But yeah, anyway, Rainbow Sorbet is a pretty solid song. I give it a B tier, honestly. Like I said, it's a short but sweet song, honestly. Anyway, moving on with the next one. Next up, Sugarcoat, and I just like this song. It's very, very nice. I like how the song starts off very sweet and very calm at the very beginning, but then, like, once we get into the halfway, it just, like, kicks into the very high energy type stuff, you know, and it's just very, very good to listen to. And the animations at the beginning were pretty nice, where Sour and Sweet are starting off in, like, in their cars and stuff, and then later on they're like back together at the halfway part. I thought that was pretty nice, honestly. Like I said, it's a very good song to listen to. But yeah, not much else I really have to say. Overall, very sweet and wholesome song. I would give it an A tier. And yeah, that's about it. Moving on with the next one. Next up, Treleches. Now, I will admit, I didn't really mess with the song when I first listened to it, but I will say though, it has kind of grown on me a little bit the more I listen to it. It's not my favorite per se, but I still like the song. However, one complaint that I do have about the song is that Savory doesn't use a string guitar. He uses an electric guitar in the song, which I mean, and it's like why though? Like with the vibes that they were going for with the song, I was kind of more expecting him to play like a string guitar that, you know, wasn't an electric guitar or anything like that. I mean, it's still good, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like it would have made it so much better if it was just like not an electric guitar, at least in my opinion. But yeah, nitpick aside, the song is still, like, pretty good. The instrumentals definitely carry it for me, as it's just a major vibe throughout the entire time. And especially later in the song where it transitions to have colors very reminiscent of Day of the Dead. That was honestly really cool. I liked that quite a bit. But, yeah, that's about it, really. But anyway, overall, I put Treleches in B tier. It's a good song. And while we're here, I'm also going to talk about Treleches HQ. I mean, honestly, I'm going to be honest, I don't really know much of a difference. So, I'm just going to put HQ in B tier, honestly. Because it's just, from what I've listened to, it's pretty much the same. But, yeah, that's going to be it for this segment. So, let's move on with the next one. Next up is Apple Bottom. Did I just seriously say Apple Bottom?
I'm sorry,
Apple Wood is a song I mess with quite heavily. I mean, I am a jazz lover. I like jazz, okay? I mean, my favorite Sugary Spire soundtrack was Lost Chocolate. Actually, you know what? Play that shit real quick. But yeah, overall, Applewood is a solid song. It's nothing too crazy, but I like it. I like the jazzy vibes. Although, I will say, the saxophone solo was pretty cool at the near end. But yeah, that's about it. So, I'm going to put the song in B tier, and without further ado, let's move on with the next song. Caramelize. Yeah, this song is really good, honestly. The intensity throughout the entire song is just so addicting to just listen to. I don't really know how to explain it, but the vibes it just gives and just how it just sounds, it's just so addicting to listen to, man. I don't know. I just really like how the song starts off very intense and fast, but then like a little bit, it's just kind of slows down a little bit. But then, like, after a short bit, it just kicks it automatically into high gear when Sweet and Spicy start playing their instruments, and it just, like, goes full speed ahead, and I just think that's really nice. Also, I really like the new sprites and animations that they added in for this segment in the new update. I think they look really good and well animated, honestly. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm sorry, but I gotta play this. I'm sorry, it's just so good. But yeah, Spicy was absolutely shredding it with that guitar. I love this character. I love this character a lot. But yeah, song is absolute peak. I'm putting this in S tier. It's just so good, man. Like, there's nothing else I really have to say. So, let's move on with the next song.
Locked and loaded.
Next up, Wasabi. And yes, this song fucks. I can't believe I fucking said that. But yeah, this song is actually really good. The Japanese style that they went for this song is just, it's perfect. Perfect. Another thing I liked about the song were the unique visuals throughout, like when Smokey turned into the fucking smoke monster from Lost. And then later in the song with this whole black and white scene. Like, oh my god, it looks so beautiful. It looks so good. Oh yeah, and the instrument that Smokey plays, the shamisen, sounds really fucking good in this song. That's kind of all I have to say. But yeah, overall, Wasabi is a pretty good Japanese style song. I like with it. I mess with it. A tier. Anyway, moving on with the next one. Hold on. Something's wrong with the footage. Be right back. Alright, hopefully it should work this time, and... oh, you gotta be fuck! Alright, after many technical difficulties, here we are with Flavorscape, the first finale song of the mod. Now, there's only one question I want to ask before we actually talk about the song. Is this song as peak as All Stars? Maybe. But yeah, jokes aside, Flavorscape is a really good song. It definitely does give off the vibes of a finale, at least to me. It has great pacing, the intensity is nice and what have you, and the instrumentals are just, they're kick-ass to just listen to. And the vocals throughout are just, they're beautiful. But also the transformation designs for Spicy and Smokey later on also look really cool. I think Spicy honestly has like my favorite transformation design, honestly. It just looks really sick with the flaming hair and whatnot. But yeah, honestly, like, if this song was actually the finale of the mod, I honestly wouldn't have minded it. I think the song is a pretty good way to kind of, you know, end off the mod, at least in my opinion. But of course, there is still more after this. But still, I wouldn't have been too upset if this was the song to end the mod off with, honestly. But yeah, another thing I did like about Flavorscape was this part where they have like this whole wavy thing going on. I thought it looked pretty cool, honestly. But yeah, overall, I don't really have much else to say about Flavorscape. Overall, it's a really good song. I'm gonna put this in A tier, and yeah, that's about it. Overall, great song. Great sort of semi-finale song. But anyway, let's move on with the next song. Next up, Ignitus. Yeah, Ignitus is really cool, honestly. It's a pretty cool song between Smokey and Spicy, honestly. I don't really have a ton to say about this song, but what I will say is that the instrumentals are good, like always, and it has great, intense pacing throughout the entire song, which I like quite a bit. And yeah, that's kind of really all I have to say. I will say, though, this part was my favorite. But yeah, not much else to say. Really good song, so I'm just gonna put this in A tier. And yeah, without further ado, let's move on with the next one. Livewire, and ooh, yes sir, this is a banger. The first thing I wanted to talk about were the vocals for the characters. One thing that I did like about the song is that they went the extra mile of giving Sour completely new vocals, like just for this song, which, I mean, they didn't have to do that, but then again, given the song's vibes and everything, it does make sense why they did. But yeah, I just like that they went the extra mile of giving him completely new vocals for the song. Which, yeah, speaking of which, the vocals for Tangy and Sour in the song are, they're fuego. Another thing I liked about the song were the visuals. Good lord, they cooked on the visuals for this song, man. Like how in this part where the background is entirely green and Sour and Tangy have black bodies but with white outlines and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. Or how later in the song, the background will just completely change to have outlines more like a comic book. And the background's colors will also change depending on whoever is singing, which was just so cool to me. And it happens again later in the song when Tangy transforms and there's like little graffiti art that appears in like the background, which just looks really sick, honestly. With the moving and flashing like bright colors in the background, I don't know, it just looks really sick, honestly. Oh yeah, and this part was my favorite. But yeah, overall, Livewire is really good, honestly. I like it a lot. The overall vibes and style of this song were just really good, honestly. I don't really have much else to say aside from that. Oh yeah, and also I do like Tangy's design a lot. She's probably like my second favorite character from this mod, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna put Livewire in A tier. Like I said, really good song. Love the energy and vibes to it. But yeah, that's about it. So let us move on with the next song. Ladies and gentlemen,
do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar har
man, I love doing this so much. But anyway, we're here with Lodestar Shanty, and yeah, I love this song a lot. I mean, a full lyrical song sung by Juno Songs himself, and it has pirates in it. I mean, what's not to love, right? But yeah, Juno absolutely killed it as Salty in this song. That's the main thing I really like about this song is just the singing. It's just pretty good. Combine that, and I thought the lyrics were pretty good as well. Yeah, it's just, like I said, I just like the song overall. But then again, this is coming from me, who listens to like a gajillion Shucks remixes, so I mean, what do I know, right? That and Salty and Sour killing it with their instruments in this song. But then again, I mean, the instruments all throughout this mod are really good, so that's not really saying much. That and the visuals and events throughout this song were also pretty good too, and wait a minute. Is that DJ Halliboo? But yeah, Lodestar Shanty is a banger. Not much else to say. So, let's put this in A tier and let's move on. Alright, next up, Cara Loca. Yeah, I'm sorry. I ordered pizza before doing this. But anyway, yeah, I apologize for that. But anyway, here we are with Cara Loca. And woo, man, this song is a huge improvement over Trey Letch's. It's just so damn good, bro. The first thing that I like about the song is that how it kind of gives me the vibes of like it's an old Western movie, well, with how the entire song is with Sour and Savory just running on a train. I don't know, it kind of gives me the major vibes of an old Western style like movie, you know? But yeah, and also the visuals, once again, they absolutely cooked with the visuals on this song, especially when it transitions from day to night, like, bro, it just looks so gorgeous, man. And the instrumentals for this song are just, it's just a banger, man. Like, I just want to listen to the song on repeat like 500 times, man. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, overall, Cara Loca is an absolute banger. Great instrumentals, great style and vibes overall. And a big improvement from Trey Letch's, honestly. At least in my opinion. But yeah, I'm going to put this song in A tier. And yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. So, let's move on with the next song. Stirring, and this song is most exquisite, if I do say so myself. But anyway, yeah, I like the song and its style. Like, the first half of the song kind of gives me the vibes of, like, being at a, like, very fancy, like, ball or something. With, the very harmonious, instruments in the background for the instrumentals. I don't know, it just kind of gives me those vibes, which, I mean, I know that's what they were going for here, but yeah. Especially when Bitter and Sour start dancing a little part way into the song, and their vocals are changed to their respective instruments. It just kind of helps give off the vibes a lot more. Which, by the way, I will say the visuals in this part are absolutely beautiful. I just felt like I needed to say that. Another thing that I liked about the song was when later the song would have a drastic change in tone to be more dark as it went on, which definitely it was surprising to me when I first played through this, but I thought it was really neat. Especially with the visuals like Bitter's backstory being depicted in the background, or the background's colors changing to have more red color to it. Or the visage of his mom appearing, or at least I think it's his mother. I could be wrong about that, but that's just me. But to me, it really does sell the song kind of just becoming bitter as it went on in the latter half. Whereas in the beginning, the song started off very sweet at the beginning, which to me was just kind of a neat detail, especially with the characters in the song. But then it kind of goes back to normal when Sour shows up at the end, but yeah, that's kind of about it. But yeah, overall, Stirring was honestly a pretty good song, honestly. I don't really have much else to say that I haven't said. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna put this song in A tier, and yeah, that's about it. So, moving on with the next one. And here we are with the collab songs now. Starting things off with Mega Hearts, the collab song with Versus Rika, and oh my god, it's so fucking good. Yeah, this is my favorite song on the mod, okay? I love it so much. Like, it's so upbeat and catchy that it's just addicting to just listen to, man. Like, come on. Especially the vocals in this song, like, they're just so good, especially Rika's vocals. Now, despite the fact that I haven't played the mod that she was from, at least when I played this mod, but man, her vocals are really good in this song. And the visuals in the song, like the little TV animations for the characters, and the art style change later in the song, like, it's so peak, man. It brings a tear to my eyes. But yeah, this song is really, really good. In my opinion, it's my favorite from the mod, honestly. There's not much else I really have to say besides that. So I'm just going to play this part before I end things off. But yeah, overall, Mega Hearts is really, really good in my opinion. Like I said, in my opinion, it's my favorite song from the mod. So I'm gonna put this in S tier, you know, S tier song in my opinion. But yeah, that's about it. So let's move on. Yes, sir. Here we are with the Hotline 024 collab with Emanation Station, and yep, it's a banger. I mean, what else do I need to say? Well, I'll start with the fact that I really like how chill the song is. Like, compared to the other songs, the song is relatively chill with how it sounds and how it is, you know? But yeah, just a very chill and relaxing kind of song, you know? And I do like that quite a lot, honestly. Another thing I like is when later in the song, Niku starts replicating her vocals to other characters from previous Team TBD mods, like Monica from DD Takeover, or Yuri from the Bad Ending one, and oh my god, it's that one guy who got killed by a thwomp! Nah, but I'm gonna be for real though. I had no idea that these guys made an Infinite mod. I had no idea about it up until this mod. But also later in the song again, when Niku starts replicating Umami's saxophone, which once again I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, that's kind of really all I have to say about the song. So overall, Imitation Station is, yeah, another pretty good song. Like I said, very chill and relaxing, and I liked the references to other mods that this team made that was thrown in here. But yeah, so I'm gonna throw this in A tier, and yeah, so let's move on. Here we are with an open mic night with Heartstrings, the collab song of Don't Get Spooked. Now, I actually did play this mod, but I'm gonna be honest, I thought the mod was kind of mid, honestly. No offense to anyone that does like the mod. If you like it, that's great. Personally, for me, I just didn't really care for it. I just didn't. Like, the visuals and the artwork were good, but from what I had played so far, because I didn't actually finish it, because I was just that bored of playing it, the songs were just pretty weak, honestly, from what I had played at least. But I'm more than willing to give it a second shot in the future, though, so there's that. But yeah, besides my thoughts on the mod, the song is actually really good here. Like, but then again, most of the collab songs are really good, so that's not really saying much. But yeah, besides that, the song is very fancy, very jazzy, and I like that. I like that a lot. Also, holy fuck, Daisy's design in the song is so adorable. I love it. And I also like the new outfits that Sweet and Sour get in the song too. Also, the other ghost appearing later in the song was also a nice touch as well. But yeah, Heartstrings is just overall a very catchy and very jazzy song, and I like it quite a lot. Also, the instrument gimmick in this song goes hard. But yeah, that part definitely gave me a lot of like a music battle vibes for some reason. I don't know why, but it just did. But yeah, overall, Heartstrings is a pretty good song, honestly. There's not much else to really have to say. So I'm going to put the song in A tier, and yeah, that's going to do it for this segment. So let's move on with the next one. Next up, Game Jam, the collab song with the FNF mod, Troubleshooting, and bro, this song is absolute peak, man. The synthetic sounds and bit crushing in the instrumentals just make the song so addicting and catchy to listen to, man. And I absolutely love the vocals for Torrent and Nitro, man. They're so good, man. They're easily some of the best vocals I've heard in FNF, honestly. Also, the song gives me major vibe to like an old school, like 80s sounding type of song, especially later in the song when Sweet and Sour get taken into the computer and they get these like 80s looking outfits that look pretty cool, and the background has this sort of like 80s synthetic wave look to it, which I think is really, really sweet, honestly. Oh yeah, and this part goes really hard. I also like the little Easter eggs in the background that are referencing other mods from other mod jams. I thought that was really cool, honestly. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say, so yeah. Overall, Game Jam is really good, honestly. I would easily say it's my second favorite out of the collab songs in the mod. I really like the 80s style and vibes that they kind of went for here. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. So yeah, I'm gonna put Game Jam in S tier. It's so good. I love it a lot. But anyway, moving on with the next song. Next up, Double Stack, the collab song with the Versus Toyota mod, which is another mod made by this team. Once again, I did not know about this until recently. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, I like Double Stacked. It's pretty good, honestly. I really like how the song hits the vibe of just going out to a fast food restaurant with the bros, you know? I don't know, I just kind of like that vibe with this song. Just very chill kind of song, you know? At least that's how I interpret it. Personally, I do like me getting me an original chicken sandwich from Burger King with the half-seas combo. Delicious. But I also do like me some McDonald's fries and McNuggets, you know? I mean, you can never really go wrong with that, you know? But anyway, that aside, another thing I do like about the song is the little random background characters that will appear throughout the song, and who the fuck is that? That motherfucker looked like a Pizza Tower character. But anyway, another thing I do like about this song is when both characters start singing together. Like, it just sounds really good, honestly, to me. Here, I'll just show it. But yeah, to me, the song just has a lot of great energy to it overall. And yeah, that's kind of really all I have to say. I don't have much else to say about the song, so yeah. So I'm going to put it in B tier. Like I said, it's a good song. Not much else to really say. So moving on with the next one. Here we are with the final collab song, Fubuki, the collab song between the Ace mod. Now, the thing I like about this song is just how chill it is. It's almost very soothing, actually, with how chill the song is, thanks to the instrumentals and the vocals, especially with Ace's vocals, which are... They're just really damn good. There's not a ton else I have to really say on that. But the song also does get a little bit intense as it goes on, which when it does it, I don't know why, but it kind of gives me the vibes of like a boss battle for some reason. I seriously don't know why. Like just pure epic boss battle vibes, and I do like that quite a bit, honestly. I also liked the visuals, like when the background turned completely blue and then you had the ice dragon appearing, and then also later when it turned red to show the Firefox, and then you had the little particles of ice and fire in their backgrounds, and yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool, honestly. Also, I liked the winter fit that Smokey and Spicy had in the song. I thought it was pretty cool seeing them in an alternate fit, you know? But yeah, I don't really have much else to say. So overall, I thought Fubuki was pretty good. Pretty cool collab song with the Ace mod. Not much else to really say. I put the song in A tier. Like I said, I think the song is pretty good, honestly. I like it quite a bit. But yeah, that's gonna do it here. So let's move on with the next one. And here we are with No Pressure, one of the secret songs you can find in the mod. And let me just say one thing. Yeah, this song puts a lot of fucking pressure with how fast these damn notes are. But anyway, yeah, No Pressure is a solid song, honestly. It's very catchy. The instrumentals are kind of nice to listen to. Like I said, making the song just very catchy. I do like the vocals for Synthetic and Sun-Dried in the song. I think they're pretty nice. Speaking of Sun-Dried, holy shit, she's absolutely adorable. I love this character. Every time I look at this character, I just want to hit him with the... Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, another thing I liked about the song was when later they both turned into 3D models and just started dancing. I don't know why that happened, but I mean, I kind of like the 3D models. They look neat, but yeah. But yeah, seriously, that's all I really have to say about the song. There's not a ton else I have to say about it. Overall, No Pressure is a solid song, honestly. I like it. I think it's kind of catchy. I like the characters in here. There's not much else I really have to say, so I'm going to put the song in B tier. Not much else to really say. So, let's move on with the final 2 songs of the ranking. And here we are with the second free-to-play bonus song, since I did Trelech's HQ earlier. Sinver Gunza. I am sorry if I butchered that, but I am not great with pronouncing names like this. But anyway, I'm gonna be for real. I seriously do not have a lot to say about the song. I think it's fine. It's not bad or anything, but it's just really nothing too crazy that I have a lot to say about. Personally, I think this is kind of one of the weaker songs from the mod, in my opinion. Like, it's not, you know, terrible, but I don't think it's anything amazing. At least in my personal opinion, you know. But still, it's not a terrible song, though. But, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I seriously don't have a lot to say here, so I'm just gonna put it in, C tier. It's fine. It's an okay song, but once again, nothing too crazy. But anyway, let us move on with the final song of the ranking. Yes, sir! Here we are with That's a Wrap, and I gotta say, it's peak! Okay, let's actually get into the song and... Say! You thought? Play that shit again! Let's get it! Bam, bam, gonna look, then I'm gonna give you a second box like a school crowd. You know I'll go all out. Man, man, what's so bad? Step forward like the sand. What's so we keeping them together? What's so down? Okay, for real this time, let's actually talk about the song. And, bro, Rick's and the team cooked with this song, bro. Like, God, they cooked so hard, my house fucking exploded. And just like with Livewire, all the characters have completely unique vocals just to this song, which just sound absolutely amazing. Like I said before, they didn't really need to go the extra mile of doing it, but it just adds that special layer of flavor to the song, you know? And no, that was not a pun intended joke. I also do like the designs of BF and GF in the song, or Funky and Saucy as they're called. Once again, they just cooked here, honestly. There's just not much else I have to say. I just like their designs a lot here. I also just like the song's mixing of the two styles with the base game and this mod, honestly. I thought it was pretty neat. I don't really have a great way of explaining it, but like, The song does have a great vibe of the funkiness of the bass game, but also a little bit of the rave of, well, this mod of Flavor Rave, honestly. If anything I am saying is making a lick of sense, and I do apologize if it's not. I also thought it was cool when Pico, Nene, and Darnell showed up later in the song. I thought that was pretty neat, and their designs, like with BF and GF, looked pretty cool as well. My only real complaint is that I kind of wish that they sung in the song as well, but that's kind of really the only complaint I have. Besides that, the song is just really, really damn good. But yeah, I don't have a ton else to say, so overall, That's a Wrap was honestly a really good finale to this mod, honestly, and it was just really cool seeing the base game characters in here, honestly. But yeah, anyway, put this song in S tier, and let's wrap up this ranking. And here we are, the ranking is officially done, and all I can say is, Jesus Christ, this one took me a long fucking time. But honestly, I'm not too upset about that. This video was honestly a lot of fun to do. I had a lot of fun just talking about this mod, honestly. Because, like I said, in my opinion, Flavor Rave was such a really good mod, but unfortunately, it doesn't really get a lot of attention, sadly. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video, was to hopefully put some more attention on it. That and also just gave me an excuse to just talk about this mod, honestly. But especially when the mod had gotten canceled earlier this year, like that honestly really had bummed me out, because I had no idea that the mod was getting more content planned for it, only to find out that there was more planned, but it was all canceled. That shit really bummed me out. But I am glad that the team did decide to come back and finish this build and at least like polish it a lot more. So there was that at least. But yeah, seriously, if you haven't played Flavor Rave, I highly recommend checking it out. In my opinion, it is a really fantastic mod that has a lot of heart and soul put into it, and I just highly recommend checking it out. And I'm also just really looking forward to seeing what the team will be doing with Flavor Rave in the future, since from what I have looked into, apparently they are planning on expanding Flavor Rave into other mediums actually in the future, so I'm very interested in that. However, I just have one question. Are we going to be getting more plushies in the future? Because I totally would love to see a spicy or tangy plush, because I'm telling you, man, if they came out with plushies for either of these two, I would be grabbing my credit card faster than you can say, rolling around at the speed of sound, got places to go. But anyway, whatever the team decides to do with Flavor Rave in the future, I'm kind of curious on what they'll do with it. Whether if it's outside of the mod or not, I'm kind of curious and a little bit excited on what they'll do with it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this ranking. Genuinely, thank you all so much for watching this video. This video took me a long time to make, but I'm pretty happy with how it came out, and I hope you all enjoyed watching it as well. But let me know what your guys' personal rankings of the songs of this mod are. What were your favorites, and what were your least favorite ones? But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm Trey Let's Play, and have a good night, everyone.